Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Muhammad Sheikh's channel. Please click the bell icon so that you may receive timely notifications of our upcoming videos.
In ayat Surah Baqarah 2, 133 ayat. Am kuntum shuhada'a idh hadara Yaqub al-maut idh qala banihi ma ta'buduna min ba'di qalu na'budu ilahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahim wa Ismail wa Ishaq ilahun wahida wa nahnu lahu muslimun. Were you a witness when death came to Yaqub, that is Jacob, when he said to his sons, what you will serve after me? They said, we will serve your God and the God of your ancestors Abraham, Ismail and Ishaq, Isaac, who is one God, and we are Muslim submitters for him. In the end is وَنَحْنُ لَهُ Muslimun. We are Muslims for him, that is Allah. So now we see the ayat. This is when Allah is telling us the narration that when Yaqub was nearing his death, the testament, what you've left behind, the tarka, what you left behind, what in this world? Wealth. Don't we? But you must listen what Yaqub is saying for his sons. When the death, am kuntum shuhada idh hadara Yaqub al-maut. For Yaqub al-Islam, when maut, the death came to death, Yaqub al-Islam came near to his death, he said to his sons, what it is? If qali banihi, he said to his sons, ma ta'buduna min ba'di, what you will serve after me? They said, the children said, qalu na'budu ilahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahim wa Ismail wa Ishaq ilahum wahda wa nahnu lahu muslimun. They said, we will serve your Lord and the Lord and your God and the God of your ancestors Ibrahim, Ismail and Ishaq, the one true God. This was said by the sons of Yaqub al-Islam. So Yaqub al-Islam, when he was nearing his death, Allah is telling the narration of Yaqub al-Islam, when he was nearing his death, he did not left his sons the big richness or the wealth behind. The most important issue in the world is the essence of the message of Allah, that whom you will serve after me. That is the most important. Not that this amount of money you left behind. That is a part of life also. We are not denying this. But the most important essence in the life is when you are nearing your death. What did you left behind for your sons or children? What? The wealth? Only wealth? Is that what you leave behind your children? That is in the Ibrahim Yaqub al-Islam is telling us. Ibrahim al-Islam, I told you, he said submit. Now he's asking Yaqub al-Islam. He's saying, oh my children, whom you will serve, what you will serve after me. So this testament is left behind. This testament has been left behind in ages. And then they said, we will serve your God and the God of Ibrahim, Ismail and Ishaq. And that God is one God. Ilahum wahid, Allah. So they two sons, in the nearness of Allah, they submitted to Allah. وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ. And we serve him. We are submitters for him. Muslimun. Now this is the testament that was left behind by Ibrahim al-Islam, Ismail al-Islam, Ishaq al-Islam, and here Yaqub. And has left this testament for his sons, that you will serve after me is serving Allah. And you will be submitters for him. وَنَحُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ. We are submitters, Muslims for him. We must not submit to others' philosophies.
The question refers to Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat 133, page number 5.
Yeah.
It's written here, were you witness when death came to Jacob, and when he said for his sons, what you will serve after me? So the question relates to the first, part of this. Were you witness? Why is this being emphasized in this particular ayat? Why is Allah asking us as to whether we were witness to this particular occurrence? Is there any particular reason for this?
Actually, this is a question that Allah is posing. Because generally, there is an ayat in the Quran, if you refer to that, is if you look in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:140 ayat. Al-Baqarah 2:140. The question is, brother is asking that why Allah is saying, were you a witness when the death came to Yaqub alayhi salam, when the death was nearing to Yaqub alayhi salam, and what did he said? What was the message said by him? If you look at the context, in one of the ayat in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah 2, ayah 140, أَمْ تَقُولُونَ إِنَّ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ وَإِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ وَالْأَسْبَاطِ كَانُوا هُودًا أَوْ نَصَارَى قُلْ أَنْتُمْ أَعْلَمُ أَمِ اللَّهُ وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنْ كَتَمَ الشَّهَادَةَ عِنْدَهُ مِنَ اللَّهِ وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. Or do you say that surely Ibrahim, Ismail and Ishaq wa Yaqub wal Asbat were Jews and Nasara, Jews and Christians? Qul antum a'lamu amillah. Say, do you know better what Allah, do you know more what Allah or Allah? And who is the most of the oppressor from who hides the witnesses from him, from Allah? And Allah is not unaware for what you are doing. Actually, why Allah is saying that were you a witness? Because the context in that ayah that who will you serve after me? And they all said, we will serve the one Allah and we are Muslims. But the people in the world are referring to that these are the Jews and the Christians. This Ibrahim alayhi salam, Ismail alayhi salam, Ishaq alayhi salam, Yaqub alayhi salam, they are all Jews and Nasara. Today also they are referred as Jewish prophets. So this is the context that Allah is posing a question. Were you a witness? What happened when what they said? All these prophets said, we are Muslims. So Muslim is supposed to be starting after Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is the concept. So Allah said, were you a witness at that time? When the death approaches to you, to Ibrahim, Yaqub alayhi salam, and he said, whom you will serve after me? And they said, we will serve your father, your Lord of your Allah, your Ilah. We will serve the Ilah of your ancestor, the Ibrahim and Ismail and Ishaq. Ilahu wahida wa nahlu muslimun. First of all, the serving of Allah is one, and we are Muslims. So they are referring, these people are referring to the worldly people, are referring, these Ibrahim Islam, Ismail Islam, Ishaq Islam, Yaqub, they are referring that they were Jews, the Jewish prophets. To this context, and another ayat in Surah Al-Imran 375, Allah said Ibrahim was not a Yahudi or Nasara, but he was a Muslim. Why Allah is trying to clarify? You look in the 367 ayat, ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. That Ibrahim was not a Yahudi or a Nasara or a Jew or a Christian, ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما, but he was a true Muslim. وما كان من المشركين, and he was not from the associates. Why Allah is saying this? You are a witness because these people are labeling them, all these prophets, as Jews and Nasaras. And Allah is to clarify again and again, if you note in the ayats now, in this ayat, particular to Ibrahim Islam, that he said, Ana aslim to Rabbil Alam, or Qala aslam to Rabbil Alameen. He said, I submit for the Lord of the worlds, Ibrahim Islam, and people are saying he was a Jew. So you watch out, if you follow Ibrahim Islam and the sunnah of example of Ibrahim Islam, people will call you a Jew. So were you a witness at that time? So this is the same in circles, show this side.